Ookami to koushinryou. Merchant meets the wise wolf. Spice and wolf. Merchant meets the wise wolf. Episode 1 discussion. Imagine you haven't kept up with anime for the past 3 or 4 years. You open r/anime, and there's both a no game no life and Spice and wolf discussion thread. I'd personally have to check if I went back in time. Holy fuck, that start. Meaning both the Jedi and the Sith thought he was their prophesied savior. Well, he really did help the Sith for a few decades. Then he didn't. Maybe both prophecies were true. That is dumb. No Sith would think someone else is the chosen one. They'd expect and demand it be themselves. Especially Sidious, given his ego. We have had 3 iterations of the Fantastic Four suit in the MCU already. They all look great. Doubt Pascal's 60s style suit will last though. He's probably gonna get something akin to Krasinski's suit once he's in the main universe. I know that's Chris Evans in the middle picture, and maybe it's just the hair, but it looks like Sean Spencer, James Rodriguez, and now I want to see that version of the Fantastic Four. The gloves and boots on the newest iteration are a nice touch. I think even though it's not a crazy big difference, it does set it apart from the others nicely. The writing was pretty abysmal for him, but John Krasinski's Reed absolutely looked the part. Not to take away from Pedro, but Krasinski from a purely aesthetic view was close to perfect. Average anime staff earned $7 per hour in breaking new report. Anime Dorm showed off attendance monthly pay. Even when working on a big show, they only made like $2,000 in a given month. Exploiting people's passion and contract work. They should do a survey to see how much dollar per hour the staff earns in those outsourcing studios that do cleanup/in between animation in China/Southeast Asia/Korea. Minimum wage is rapidly increasing in Japan, so that should help in the next few years, at least with part-time workers. Full-time workers' base salary is also expected to increase by 4% among large companies. Having said that, the anime industry will continue to lag behind on this front, helped by the labor market of so many young people willing to work for less. PSN down for 4.5 hours now. Can't even play free online games. The vets among us remember 2011. In my day, PSN was down for months. Why would a free online game work if PSN is down? Alexa Bliss on X, and this is a friendship that will never ever end. Musical notes. Man, right in the feels. She's so sweet. She really loves Bray/Windaw. R/anime's favorite one cour, 15 episodes or fewer, anime. Low-key an amazing starter anime list too. Looking at these results. You're alright sometimes, r/anime. A place further than the universe, one with many fewer first places, one less silver and a few more bronzes compared to Madoka, but many more 4 to 10 placements. That's a surprising makeup. Coraline, 2009. This is my biggest brag, but my aunt worked on Coraline. She knitted the sweater for the Coraline puppet. Coraline has a mom. She can tidy while Coraline is asleep, putting her clothes away or putting her toy on the shelf. My mom would go in my room all the time early in the morning to see me before she went to work, and she would pick up my clothes from off the floor. What I'm driving at is that the room being tidy points towards the other mother pretending to care for Coraline, and then back in the real world her mom is now showing her that care. Dan. Episode 9 discussion. The school rumors about those 3 are going to be wild, lol. The zoom on Momo and cartoonish bullet SFX when Aira says Takakura-kan-sama and Okarun says I'm an awkward fellow after all is my favorite gag. Those smash zooms into a low-res Momo every time Aira said Takakura-kan were gold, lol. Nice Okarun, communication key to a healthy relationship. He is not a totally awkward fellow after all. Is Mantis Shrimp Dude not an alien? He was referencing Japanese salary worker and stuff. Also the ending LMAO, I'll be changing schools if that happened to me, lol. Shame that the Empire never upgraded late gunships. You can't upgrade perfection. The Empire isn't an invading army. They're an occupying force. They have little need for heavily armed gunships. They have landing craft for deploying troops and an overwhelming navy for squashing anything big enough to fire back. In If 2024, Brad Pitt is credited as Keith, an invisible character with no lines. A subtle reference to his character in Deadpool 2. It would be fantastic if it became a running joke for Brad Pitt to be credited with as many invisible characters with no lines as possible. Also, the introducing is another joke in itself. A fake it's used when actors are making their debut in film or TV as they aren't a well-known name. They did a similar joke for Rob Lowe in Parks and Recreation. I owe Danny McBride an apology. I'm trying to think of an actor who plays a better self-absorbed piece of shit and I can't think of any. His movie The Foot Fist Way is great too. He turned Channing Tatum into his gimp. Dude has serious talent. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sells million copies day after release. Just for reference, KCD1 sold 500k copies in 2 days, and 2 million in its first year. KCD2 sold 1 million in a day, so twice as much in half the time. Good step up for Warhorse Studios. Warhorse killed it. They delivered exactly what they promised, more of Kingdom Come but properly realized to its potential. It's the best medieval sim there is. Well done. They seemed extremely confident with the game they've made with how much they were putting out on display for this game. And it damn well shows exactly why. Amazing work, a win for everyone involved and yet another display that love and care in game creation will make it succeed. It would have sold 3 times as much with shared world features. Said the EA executive. YouTube channels that create fake trailers should be banned. I won't click any trailer link that is not the channel of the studio. Because yeah, there are a lot of cunts out there. Screen culture is absolutely a scam channel. They rely on people not seeing the fine print and believing it's a real trailer, when it's just AI garbage. Frankly, I'm surprised Disney hasn't slapped them with a DMCA takedown, given how much content they reuse and the lack of disclaimers. Like and subscribe.